Do I got any more sour cream? No.
You take my napkin?
I see how you cut the onion.
I know. I did that for my salad though, really.
You like it better like that though?
What's I eat on my salad? That's why I did it for my
Oh
salad.
yeah, because I just wouldn't have to.
But I liked it in my taco. You could taste it really good. You want some? You ain't find nothing. Why you put it on the movie? What is this? Mm. Mm. Mm-mm. The first thing I ate today. Mm. Maybe my hot sauce. Ooh, let me get some of that. That's what I'm missing. Just a little bit. The top. Hello. That's what I'm missing. Hello, hello, hello. Thumbs up this live. Hello, Gorilla. Is 21 people in here? Can we get 21 likes? I'm just eating a vegan taco bowl. It's black beans. What y'all gonna realize? Mostly everything I eat is the same thing. I stick to what I like. Mm. Mm.
Okay, Noah's gonna make a fire. Our job.
Noah,
What you got there, Craig? It's important to sound.
my sweet pickles. That's what I'm missing. It's some, I knew I was missing something.
Had a great start. Structurally sound.
Thank you.
Can't help
I guess that wasn't too pretty.
Okay. Nothing but their wits and their bare hands.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect you from another when you bundle with us.
Welcome to the big news.
It's not mixed well.
Our top story. Money is very good. I have some money, but would like to have more money. If you want
Thank
to
you.
save money, borrow Jason came this week.
No, thank you. That's a tobacco.
I was asking for if I added it on.
Oh, so you forgot about me? So you forgot about me? I'm cutting me up. What, Drew? Can we see Noah? How do you know Noah? Who is that? Who is that asking to see Noah? Somebody said, can they see Noah? Well, Noah's a girl. Somebody said I'm his friend. Oh, that's just asked about Noah. I just asked Noah for something. I'm like, what? It's a girl. Yeah, all of my daughters have unisex names. Well, it's you and two other people. No, you sound like a pervert asking to see my child. You might as well just get off the live because you're irritating me. And she's 5. You can still be a pervert at 11.
Found the ruler of what would be this empire that ended about 850 years later. Alex, it's the Holy Roman Empire. That's the empire. And the region 400.
I'm making a mess. Let food be thy medicine. What's that? What is he talking? Ooh, look at him. I told you he looking like Dr. Sabi.
Are you in my mom that lunchbox? Give me that water out of that lunchbox. You know I drink that last water. Yeah, but I'm still getting another one. Look at my lunchbox.
Give me one more.
It's cobbled behind it. It's cobbled behind it.
The boxes.
Mom, the rest of the bee is for me.
You gotta finish getting your head in.
You know me? And
replaced a bunch of metal in my jawline.
Thumbs up the line.
Replaced it and put human bone in there, so I'm healing up.
What?
With that, they had to take out a lot of teeth, so I got these tips in right now.
What? What do you have done?
Peace.
Turn off that
Peace,
phone.
love, light, and healing. Peace to the gods. Peace to the earth. Y'all climb on in, family. I told y'all I was going to be live at 8. Well, I'm 14 minutes late, but we still here. Climb on in. And we turn this comment song. Once I get a few comments, once y'all let me know how
Yes.
I sound, if y'all can see me well, we're going to go on.
Taco salad with black beans.
Today we're talking about let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. I know I'm a nutritional scientist. I love to research.
Like you
I
said.
love to test stuff, and I've been testing this myself a lot lately. So we're gonna go in. For those that hear me that I say I sound different, y'all know I had that jaw surgery where they came and they took all that metal out of my jaw. When I had my jaw shattered when I was 16, they had to
No,
literally
I'm not vegetarian. I actually eat a vegan diet. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Nothing of the solid food since my surgery. About 4 months, y'all, literally. I haven't been able to eat nothing solid, y'all. So I was working out.
My kids were fighting.
So,
So, okay, Tony, wait till I get off the line.
I'm a little
Wait.
guy right now, but
Oh, you want a liquid diet?
I'll be able to, I think I gotta wait like another month, then I'll be able to eat solid foods. But these tips are so soft, I can't eat nothing hard. So, man, it's been difficult, but
What?
You know, I've been getting through it, so I've been doing a lot of liquid fasting, eating a lot of
What do you use for the pain?
mushy foods, and, I'm down about 140.
I seen another herbalist try to get her tooth pulled without medication,
54.
and she looked like she was
Weight on me. I can see my
dying darn
definition,
near.
I can't work out. They said I can't lift nothing heavy above my head. I can't have a lot of heavy pressure. I gotta be careful with airplanes because of the pressure. It's a bunch of stuff to this, y'all, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I feel 100% better. My liver feel better. I'm glad I got that metal out. The metal was leaking in me for 16 years. I really didn't know because I was always on these diets. But when I started eating that vegan processed food, that's when I noticed the heavy metal toxicity coming from my mouth. So, you know, everything happened for a reason.
What?
Look, we here.
What do you have in there? Feelings?
So I see YouTube, I see Facebook. If y'all ready to get
He had a plate in his face? What happened? Somebody broke his jaw?
And we're gonna get it started. You look healthy. Thank you. I feel healthy.
Wow.
I mean, I've been doing.
Thumbs up this live. Thumbs up this live.
I ain't worked out in about 2 months though, and that really bothered me because I usually go to the gym every single day. So, but I feel good though. I've been drained. I've been very, very drained because I'm still working. I'm still working. I ain't been bringing in no substances for real. I still do my vitamin, my intravenous, vitamin C's, my glutathione, stuff
Until it's
like
time to
that.
do your hair.
The mouth pain is what really be getting me. Then I ain't
It was
gonna
good. You like it?
take pain pills and stuff like that.
You ate all your
It just
avocado?
hurt, y'all. Like, it really be aching.
Can I have leftover
Just even talking
tacos?
to me
that
first, but I know
leftover.
I need to get on here and holler at you.
Oh, yeah, just give me a second.
All right, I'm gonna try my hardest to answer as many questions I can today. I know we ain't been live in a minute, so I'm gonna try to answer some questions. But I really just want to talk about this series that we've been shooting. I've been posting, most of the, I guess we can call them commercials of all of the healing testimonies, especially from the cancer. The series is called A World Without Disease, and it's basically a bunch of people that
Dang.
went through our herbal therapies, went through our clinical therapies, and went through our diet. Because I give everybody that comes inside of my clinic a customized diet, and within about, I say, 30 to 90 days,
I wrote Sierra and told her I want to help her heal.
They came in here for.
She
I
came
am not
clean.
taking claim of the
She wrote a status
healing.
here.
I'm a healer of anybody. I believe I'm a healer of my own body. Your body has.
She wrote a status saying she had a pacemaker in her heart.
In the right environmental conditions.
And the pacemaker, her body kept rejecting it, and she kept passing out, having heart attacks. The girl I just told you that her mom was asking to pray for her, Amber's friend,
Your body will heal itself. And all this
I wrote her. She in the hospital right now. She had to get that pacemaker taken out of her heart. I was gonna send it to you, but I didn't want to have you worrying that
The
word.
body was created to be a vehicle for consciousness to seek itself in.
Her body
for you to
rejected it.
Experience reality. But in
She said her
order
heart
for you
is
to experience
bad.
Reality in this vehicle that we call a body, or what I'm going to call the avatar.
So I
you
wrote
need a
her.
Fuel source.
She
And this fuel source is the energy.
thumbs
And what
up it.
uses
Well,
that
she
fuel
hearted it.
source is what you would call the mitochondria. And not only do the mitochondria use this fuel source, but the sun acts as a fuel source for us as well. And water acts as a fuel source. But the beautiful thing about the mitochondria, which is what we're going to be talking about today, is the mitochondria convert sunlight into fuel, and the mitochondria actually convert water, your H2O and your H3O2 into
Right there.
H3O, and that is actually used for this fuel called ATP, or what you call adenosine triphosphate. Same thing as oxygen.
And it is spicy about it.
Oxygen is a gas. So I think the more you start really looking at your body like a vehicle other than your consciousness, even though they're intermingled together, then you'll be able to start taking care of it properly. Like I always talk and I tell Nabi and I tell my children, just the people I'm with all the time, like your digestive system is your actual exhaust pipe. When you put fuel, or what you want to call food
Is it like,
inside of your body, just imagine you put
potato salad?
fuel.
How much did he say he weigh now,
inside
Dad?
of your gas tank.
134? He looked like 134.
A byproduct is going to be created from that combustion, and it's called carbon dioxide, and that goes out of the tailpipe. Same analogy is when you put food or fuel in your mouth and you chew it down, it goes through a combustion, and it happens due to enzymatic reactions by the pancreas and through hydrochloric acid in the stomach, the fungus of the stomach and the body of the stomach. And then all of a sudden, all of that macro waste have to go through your tailpipe, or what you would call your digestive tract, your colon, your organ systems, your uterine and jejunum, and then you have to defecate it out in the toilet. Well,
Probably call your
if you look at it
mom.
from
Is that what
that
they're talking about,
analogy,
Sierra?
when you talk about
Is that what it was
a vehicle
for?
or a car, There are specific vehicles and cars that take specific types of gas. So you would
Still
never
ain't
catch
invited to the
anybody
cookout.
putting unleaded gas in a diesel truck. Because the moment that you put unleaded gas in a diesel
No,
truck,
you know,
yes,
the whole
you might
wheel.
start it. You probably can get a mile in,
Don't be a hater.
but then it will cut off. And it will
Hating on your mom is not a good
mess
look.
up the pistons and it'll mess up the fuel injectors inside of the diesel truck. Because you have put the
You a hater.
wrong fuel source inside of that vehicle. And you can do the same thing when it
No,
comes
don't
to
start.
fuel.
I won't lie.
If we put the wrong fuel inside of our bodies, eventually we will get sluggish the same way a vehicle will get. And another thing is, when you talk about the oil, you have to keep your oil changed. And a diesel truck is every 5 to 6 months. And a regular car is every 3 months or every 3,000 miles. So even in a regular vehicle that you drive in, you have to constantly change the oil to make sure you're protecting the integrity of the car and make sure that it's running as efficiently as possible. The same thing happens to your body. You have to make sure that you keep your blood clean. Because when you look at the blood and the purpose and the functionality of the blood is what brings in not only oxygen, which is so vital to energy. It's so vital to mitochondrial ATP production. It is so vital to iron phosphate. It's so vital to just cellular
watching this.
proliferation and cellular tissue plasticity.
Noah, put her phone
It's
down.
so vital for neurons to actually communicate with themselves. Oxygen is very, very vital, but oxygen is very volatile as well because it's
You gotta get a
hostile
whooping.
if you don't have nothing to bind it to. But we're gonna talk about that later. So when you look at the blood is how you literally truly breathe, because when you're breathing in oxygen
It's her
from the
phone.
atmosphere and from the environment,
You broke your iPad.
once it goes into
Forgot?
the lungs and it goes to the alveoli, that's going to deliver it to the bloodstream. The blood takes this oxygen, then it binds itself with what you would call iron phosphate, and it goes throughout the body by way of iron phosphate and copper, which we're going to talk about later. Then what it does is, as it goes through the body, you then proliferate the tissues